Hello, welcome to the Two Chicks Homestead Podcast. We are the Two Chicks. Yay!
Hi, I'm Nate.
And I'm Erin, and we talk about homesteading and living on a small piece of land.
All right, everyone, welcome to episode 49. A little bit of an update.
Yep.
And your hair is a lot shorter.
My hair is a lot shorter. It's a little chilly.
Somebody buzzed all their hair off
Yes,
today.
my hair is all buzzed. I've done this twice. Every time I had a baby, I did a St. Baldrick's, which is you raise money for children's cancer, and then at the end you shave your head.
Yep.
And this time I just did it on my own. I didn't
You get tired
have
of
any
dealing
reason.
with it.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, that's been, 6 years now since the last time I did it?
Yep.
I don't know what it is. I love it.
Yeah. Looks good on you.
January is probably not the best time, but that's what they make beanies for.
Exactly. You just got to do it.
Yep.
I mean, I just shaved my head, too, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Because it was getting a little shaggy, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is. Yep. So, that's kind of a fun thing today.
Yeah. I was going to do it on my birthday next month, because the little one likes to comb my hair, even though she rarely does it. But she was a little nervous about it. And I was just joking. I said, I'm going to be able to do it tonight, right? And she's like, yeah. Like, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, if I do it, I'll let you paint my nails and my toenails. She was like, okay. And I think she cried a little bit because we had a little bit of an accident with the
shaver.
The shaver, and it went a little short in one little area, and I kind of panicked.
Yeah, it's all right.
So she cried when we all got loud, but
I caught it fast enough, and I kind of blended it in.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take a little bit, but that's all right.
You'll live. It's all in good fun.
Yep.
So, but man, it has been a busy week.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of stuff going on, but not a lot of stuff going on.
I think the week started on bright and early Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
I went out to let the chickens out, and I went to go check eggs, which is unusual because I usually check eggs at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's just seems to be the time. And for some reason, I went out to take pictures of the hoarfrost, yes, which is like frosted fog on trees and stuff. So I'm out there taking pictures. I'm like, well, I'll check eggs. I'm not usually out here this early. I'll just look. Go over, unlock the nesting box, lift it up, see the 2 eggs, and in the corner of my eye, and we've got 3 nesting boxes, in the far right one, I see something, and I go to turn to say, oh, good morning, chicken. It was not a chicken. A possum was smiling at me.
I don't know if smiling's the right word.
It was smiling at me. Mm-hmm. So I closed it, and I was like, no, I didn't just see that. Open it again, still there. Like, smashed into the nesting box. Like, this thing was huge. Mm-hmm. Go to start texting you, and I'm like, what am I doing? Stop texting, call you. I don't hear a word you say.
I know.
Because I am too busy panicking. You're telling me, go get the gloves, the trapping gloves. Here's my 22. Just handle it. Yep. Like, just calm down. And it's like, I don't even know.
I couldn't really get a lot out between all the fucks.
I've been saying it a lot more lately, and that was definitely a very heavy day.
Very. I don't think I think you used every single. I think you used it every other word.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Maybe in a row.
So, I'm trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to grab this thing and not have it bite me or whatever. I hear the good neighbor's van running. So I don't even know if I said anything to you, but I hung up the phone and ran over there, and I caught him before he was leaving. I said, there's a possum in my nesting box. Can you help me? And he's like, yeah, let me go grab my 22. Came back out. I held the nesting box open for him while he dispatched the possum.
Yep. So it was a rather large possum.
It was huge.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
That was probably the biggest possum I've ever seen.
Yeah, there are pictures on the Facebook page.
Yep.
But yeah.
So my thing that I was trying to explain to
Yes.
you very quietly
Yeah.
and very nicely is to shut the hell up, calm down. There's a 5-gallon bucket in the garage on the ATV that has very thick leather gloves in it.
Yeah, and I guess I didn't realize that they were so docile.
Yeah, they're not going to come after you.
You know, I'm thinking raccoon when I went into the run to close the coop door because I was nervous it was going to run out, and it didn't move at all.
They're blind during the day.
Yeah,
they can't see anything.
I guess that's what I pictured a raccoon clawing at my arm, and then I have rabies or whatever.
If it was a raccoon, I would have just told you, here's the .22 and go shoot it. But you probably could have grabbed him by the tail and let him out.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. So I was trying to tell you to calm down.
Yeah.
Go and find the 5-gallon bucket that has all the trapping supplies in it, and
which we have a very full garage.
Yes.
I had no idea.
And get the gloves out, and then in the left saddlebag of my ATV is my .22 revolver that I use to dispatch anything that's in the traps out back.
Yeah.
I don't think you heard me.
No.
I'm pretty positive you didn't hear me. So
luckily our neighbor was there and he could take care of it. So, I mean, sometimes, even when you're a big, bad, bold homesteader, things happen
shit
and
still scares the hell out of you.
panic. Because, of course, it didn't happen over the weekend.
Right, absolutely. And I think he got in through the man door on the
Yeah, it
run.
must have just been timing.
Yeah. It was in between when we got checked eggs the night before and when I went out after dinner to go lock them up.
Yeah, I still don't. Yeah, I don't know.
Because he wasn't in there when I went in there.
Yeah, and
Go
I
get
mean,
eggs.
I just keep thinking, it's like, thank goodness I didn't wait, until 4
Oh,
o'clock.
he would have slept in there the whole day.
Yeah, I guess.
So
But still.
the hens might have pecked his eyes out.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I mean, I will be inside and I'll hear them squawking and I'll look out and I'll see a hawk flying over.
Yeah.
Like, they go nuts. This was just like, oh yeah, our long lost possum cousin is here visiting. Like, it was no big deal.
Yeah. But whatever. It is what it is. It got handled.
Yeah, we dispatched it, which caused a little bit of an uproar on my personal Facebook page. People, telling me that I should have checked its, pouch for babies, and did I even think about rehoming it? And I don't know. I think we've had this one living out there for years, and it hasn't bothered us, so we didn't bother it. Now it broke into
the coop,
one of our houses.
Yes.
And so it had to go.
Yeah. So here's our theory on it. State law says you can't relocate an animal legally. So you have that. I have my trapping license, so I kind of know what's going on. For sure, we can't relocate them. Raccoons, you can only relocate within 100 yards of where you caught them from, or you have to dispatch them. So it was getting dispatched no matter what.
Yeah.
He had been living underneath our woodpile for a year and a half, at least.
It's been a while.
Maybe a year. I fairly confident to say a year and a half. Because you'd hear him rustling underneath. And
He would set the lights off.
Yeah.
Or on.
Yeah. And it was always middle of the night. You'd see the lights go on outside. And it's like, oh, there's the possum. So it'd either be the possum or the fox. Because we had the fox come through a couple times. But he finally got in the coop, and it was time to go. And it was literally the morning after I said, hey, I should probably get the live trap out and set it and see if we can catch him to get him out of there.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of tired of dealing with him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's pretty good. We've had the coop now for 5 years.
Yeah.
And it didn't get in a way that it means that it was built wrong. I mean, it just got under the door or something.
Well,
we don't really know.
So that the side man door was wide open on the run. We'll post pictures of how our coop is built. And then I think it either got under the chicken wire on the outside run.
I mean, I couldn't find anything.
Yeah,
I mean, that guy was pretty big.
Yeah, he could have snuck underneath or gone underneath the door. I did see 2 on the cameras, So, but I didn't see him go in the physical coop itself. So, I mean, it is what it is. I made the mistake of not checking with a flashlight and making sure everybody's good to go.
Yeah, but I mean, nothing has happened for that long. You just
right.
assume that everything's fine.
Yep. So, yeah, we got rid of one possum. He's gone.
Yep.
The trap is out there right now to catch the other possum that I think is under there.
Yeah.
But we haven't had any luck. We caught a squirrel the other day, but I let him go. Wasn't enough to worth a meal. So, but yeah, that was earlier this week.
Yes.
And then I think you guys went to the pottery place, had a little bit of fun with the girls.
Yep.
And then I had my ham radio meeting this week as well. And then we get into Friday the 13th, which was yesterday. So, Friday the 13th, all right, for those that are in our Telegram group, you know kind of what's been going on. You've seen us post. So, coming home from work yesterday, I got hit on I-355 by somebody. You know, an older gentleman, 76-year-old vet in a Mercury Grand Marquis. I'm not going to fault him for it. It is what it is. He hit me. He's got insurance. We'll handle it out that way. Not a whole ton of damage done to the car, but we're in a little. I'm in a little bit of a panic mode where I'm worried it may get totaled because you're looking at like a $3,000 car, and it could very easily have $3,000 worth of work to it. So plus a rental, we're gonna see if we can get it fixed, kind of go from there. But he already notified his insurance. I notified my insurance, and we have a appointment for Friday the 20th that the adjuster is going to take a look at it, and we'll get some more information at that point. So could be a few weeks before we find out what's going on, but car got hit, it got handled, shit happens. I'm not going to fault the guy.
Yep.
So I can replace the car. It could have been a whole heck of a lot worse.
Yeah. You drive a lot of highway on the way home.
Yeah, I drive 40. It's 44 miles one way, and I would say a good 3/4 of that is highway.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, it's 88 and 355. It's the Illinois racetrack.
Yeah.
If you're not going 80, you're getting past. Like you're tied to a stump.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if we talked about it on here. Did we talk about your deer?
No. We just posted a picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got that back last week too.
Yeah.
So that was a high point for me for the week. I got my deer head back. It came out really nice. The guy that did it for us was taxidermy by John Johnson down here in Sycamore. So if anybody's in northern Illinois,
Somonauk.
Or Somonauk, yeah, he's in Somonauk. If anybody's in northern Illinois and needs a head done, he does great work. We did post a photo on, I think we posted it on the Facebook.
I think so.
And we posted in our Telegram group. But I'll get some more up so everybody can see it. But for sure, if you guys need one done, the price was nice.
Yeah, so the same neighbor, we go to his house, and he's got 8.
Yeah. Oh, at least
all
8
around
or 10.
in the living room. And you go over there, and it's like, oh. But you go in, like, now we know that they're there, so it's not like a shock. It was a little weird having it in our living room. The kids, I mean, it's like right next to the TV, kind of looking out to the rest of the room. Not quite at you at the couch, but it took the kids a little while. The little one was like, it's staring at me. But after a while, it was like, like they haven't even mentioned it now in a couple days. So
yeah, I mean,
it's amazing how fast it goes. But
right, and you forget about it pretty quick. Anybody who's going to come over is going to see it sitting up there, and it's a very nice deer.
Yeah, it's a nice spot because it's not in your face.
Right.
But it's still there.
I was really hoping to get it down here in the recording studio,
Yeah.
air quote, and ham shack, but there's no studs on the wall where I can get it. We got a window and some pegboards and stuff like that, so, and it would just hang out, and I didn't get it going the right way.
Well, how are you supposed to know?
So-
And the ceiling is low, so
Yeah.
it had to be really low.
Yep. So it'll be it's nice to see it up there. Kind of fun. One thing I did add down here to the ham shack is I got an 800 watt amplifier, so we'll be able to run a little bit of power. Got it from a club member, so we're gonna kind of play around with that once I give him all the funds for it, because let me just give him a little bit for now.
Yeah.
Once I give him all the funds, we'll get it hooked up and start playing with it. I'll be kind of interested to see how it works out, and kind of how far I can get out with it. Break some pile-ups, have some fun, make some noise. So you're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yep.
But and then you got something going on this weekend.
Yeah. I'm
So,
not.
Yeah, this
We'll
weekend
see.
coming up, the 21st.
Yep. I've been kind of studying for my general for the ham radio. I wasn't really in any hurry, and then found a class. I mean, we're like kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So when I found a class, a quick or a fast-paced class
Yeah.
and test
Yep.
in the town next door, it was like, shoot, I've got to do this, just because I need that extra push,
Right.
because it is just so over my head, and I am just overwhelmed with it. So we'll see. I'm not overly confident that I'll pass, but you never know.
Yeah, I mean it's ham in a day. You guys will go over all the content in one day.
Yep.
And then take the test that night. And the nice thing about, since you already have your call sign, you could come home and transmit on the general frequencies just by using an identifier.
Yeah, well, let's not
So,
get overly
I know.
confident about that.
But
We'll see.
it'll be kind of nice if you want to come down here. This stuff is already set up,
Yeah.
so it's not like I had to kind of wait to get my stuff.
Yeah.
So
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Keep you informed.
yeah, it'll be fun.
Yep.
I have confidence. I think you'll pass.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
But we do have one announcement.
yep.
We have decided to do a recording every other week.
Right.
It's just, there's not a whole lot going on. We'd rather put out quality,
Over
Then quantity.
Yeah.
and we don't want to keep babbling. Just trying to, for a while it was hard finding something significant to talk about, just because there's just not a ton going on right now.
Right.
So we'll be doing that until things start picking up and we see a need to.
Yeah. Drop
do
some
more.
weekly stuff. So, but yeah, it'll be a little bit coming up. We have our 1 year mark coming up here pretty soon.
Yep.
I think that's actually going to be this week, maybe.
I don't know.
We'll have to go back and look at the dates.
Yeah, if we're only on 49, we've got a couple weeks.
Yeah, but we
yet.
skipped a week,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
so maybe it's next week.
Could be.
So we'll have to look out. But either way, we got the 50th episode coming out.
Yep.
In a couple of weeks.
The Lots Project is doing their giveaway the 23rd, I believe,
Yes.
at 6 p.m.
Central.
Central. They're doing a bunch of giveaways for reaching 1,000 on YouTube, and we do have a rabbit foot listed in there.
Yep.
So we'll put the link in the show notes, but you go and just sign up with your email, and you get put in the giveaway.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of neat stuff.
Yeah. Anything from silver to spices to
A forged.
fire
poker.
poker, the rabbit foot, bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I think candles.
Yeah. Yep. 1 year for Tim's
Yeah,
patch
the
of the month.
patches.
So that'll be that's a big one.
Yeah, so that's the 23rd, I believe, but it'll be on the website.
Yep. We'll drop the link, and then you can follow Brian over the last project, and I'm sure he'll be talking about it all this week.
Yeah.
So just giving a friendly reminder to everybody.
Yep. I
So
think that's it.
yep, I think that's it for this
All right.
week.
You can always, we're posting a lot on TikTok still. We've got stuff going on the Facebook page. Feel free to join our Telegram group.
Yep. All that links are in the show notes. And if you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Yep.
And we will catch you guys next time.
Right. See you on the homestead, where something is always growing, eating, or cooking.